What's calling display GUI?
The right-click interaction, I think. Yeah.
Game is over the top, by the way, so I can't see most of that.
Oh, yeah. That's an item stack GUI. Here's the block GUI. So yeah. Then try and I've got a handler system that I grab the right handler for that kind of GUI. And then the handler tells me the tile entity to use in this context. Gives me the open container. Don't know if it does anything else with the tile entity. Yeah, it does. And then I have a create packet for this. So I'm sending this packet, but I'm not sending it along my thing. I'm sending it through the player. So I'm going to try sending it through the bus.
You're going to be sending it to... that'll be sent to the player, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then here. Okay. Where are we getting to? Should probably check my console.
You're in debug mode?
I should be in debug mode, but let's check and make sure. I'll close it all the way out and hit just F11 here. That was the wrong line to be debugging anyway. Okay. So I'm getting to the point where I'm sending the packet.
Receiving it? Go check your
Let's check to make sure I'm getting it. So
it'll come in on your bus.
oh, I didn't well, that's dumb. I'm just silly. I forgot to add the subscribe event annotation to this function.
Yeah, you might want to do that.
Slightly necessary. Alright, well, that explains some things. Okay. Oh, it had some red text there. Didn't look real good. What happened? Yeah, it's when registering this thing now, it didn't like something.
Oh, you can't subscribe event to a annotated class. It won't let you do that.
To an annotated
You
class?
have to make that event handler that you set up. It has to be a client custom class and server custom class. That's an abstract class. Can't subscribe
Oh, okay,
quite
so I
like
can't
that.
use this one. I have to,
Yeah, just make two of them, one for each concrete subclass. There's one for client and one for server.
Okay. Where is it?
The handler is still going to be run, and it'll actually be X type of handler.
I couldn't... I don't know what you're saying. You're all robot. The only thing that came through clearly on that was the laugh.
Oh, sorry.
It's fine.
Yeah, I think we're having a bit robot time.
It's been bouncing between 5% and 20% packet loss for the last half hour.
Do we want to switch to somewhere else?
We can. Oops. Client.
One's client, one's server.
Yeah. There we
How do
go.
I have no copper? Oh.
We need to do
Alright, loading up again. And a GUI!
I'm trying to put it.
Okay. And these are sending properly now.
Yeah,
Good.
Password is broke. Oh, okay. Thank you. Switching.
Okay, so I can't place my writing desk. I have no idea why
XComp,
not.
you're gonna switch over to my TeamSpeak?
Sure. You're gonna have to send me directions, though.
It's in the bottom. URL and password.
Okay. Okay.
Disconnected.
I'm switching over. This is a bit loud, I suppose.
Connected. You were moved.
Hello.
Hello!
Hello.
This is rather better.
Much. Nice to hear you. Alright, so it works. I have
That
network.
worked as soon as you made that change, did it?
Yeah.
Cool.
It was just I wasn't handling network packets anywhere.
You gotta put the Minecraft window back up though.
You can clean up that generic error as well. That's fairly easy to clean up.
Which one are you talking about?
The get player custom packet event, there's a generic error on it at the moment.
So it's nice about this is we might be getting. I guess we'll be getting a mining world probably early next week on Forgecraft 2.
Maybe.
Quite
I said
possibly.
early next week. I'm not gonna. I know XComp's got other things to do with his life.
Okay, so
Yeah,
Why
this
is my
room tends
desk
to
not
be
placing?
where Soren and Stray stream from all the time.
How does your desktop place anyway? Because it's one of those silly multi-block things, isn't it?
it's not really a multi-block actually. Not strictly, anyway. What it does is it works like a bed, really.
Yeah, that's what I thought. It placed like a bed.
Mm-hmm.
And beds are funky actually because they have a block that's not got actually an item with it. It's a different thing.
You mean Derpy?
Okay.
People seem to love DDoSing that TeamSpeak, and I really don't know why.
Like very public.
Yeah, I know Paul has been having a field day trying to figure out who's doing it, but at least I've got the timing on it so that he can check the logs when it gets up.
Okay, let's see how this goes. Okay, so I'm going to try placing it. I'm just going to... Calling this function. That's good.
Oh, Twitch decides to stop just as it gets to the intro.
Twitch is Dirtborama usually. So one thing I love about Linux servers, CPW, I've got two of them running right above my desk. One of them, DVS2 is just my personal test box in TeamSpeak. DVS1's the one that never has any free RAM, because that's where my Jenkins is. Because this one's got 2 gig of RAM, that one's got 4. So...
That's why. Because I can't replace air.
There's a, nice.
Oh, your is block replaceable code is wrong.
Probably, yeah. That's what it looks like.
There's a,
Yeah.
like, for air, even though it's its own block now, technically, I found that you're better off actually using the is block air kind of stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, do block is there. World.getBlock will always return a block. Never returns null. Remember that.
Yep.
I don't know why it can't return blocks.air.
It does return blocks.air. If there's nothing there, it returns blocks.air. That's what it does.
I never remember these things. I don't.
Block dot is a. Well dot is a yeah block.
Okay.
Have you ever like looked at your code from like 6 months ago and thought that you're like a total idiot the way you were doing it?
Yes.
Like, I've been doing that. I mean, like, the amount I've learned coding since I started really getting heavy into modding. I'm talking legit 6 months. That's how much I've learned. And, like, to the point that I'm looking at code, scratching my head, trying to figure out what I'm thinking. But this is, like, exponential level.
It's 5 minutes already. Working now?
It's not succeeding in setting the block. Or maybe get block no longer returns immediate changes. Which would make sense.
You know, it's always an interesting combo when you take the mods that are like people think are like semi-cheaty, and then you stick them with like their nasty counterparts. It balances the two of them out in a way that it's hysterical. I just need to find this mod dev and get a bug fixed, because this one that I'm up to, Inland 7, is just going to be
He's right, by the way.
hilarious.
Do want to notify the client of that block change.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not actually placing the block.
Are you in the client side set block code?
No, this is world server.
One thing I gotta deal with is that when you're in a snow biome, the smelter is like derping to death because of those stupid little snow blocks inside. I gotta make sure those don't find their way on the smeltery.
What's the result of the world.getBlock call?
Air.
What's block?
The block writing desk. Whatever this function is, it's returning false and stopping the rest of things from happening. So... that should be the case. And this is client side. So I should probably make this so it only runs server side. Possibly.
Yay. Finally got something that's running with power in this world.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so it seems to be failing here. Yeah.
You're not trying to debug a phantom block place.
It's definitely trying to place the block, and this is on the server side here. Let's see. Let me see a bit better this way. What's happening is it gets to this point and discovers that the block is not set.
Well, set block ID, aren't you? That flag
No, extended block storage dot get block by extid coordinates does not equal block I'm trying to set it to equal. And therefore, failed. That's what this return false means here. It screwed up somewhere, so that it didn't work. It might be that the tile entity setting is worked somehow, so let's check that.
That would be my guess. I think it's trying to clear a tile entity.
Let's do it again. Oh. Okay. Alright, well, even at this point where it tries to set it, it doesn't seem to have succeeded.
Does the block have an ID?
Yeah. Let's see.
Oh.
Okay, how do I get the block ID now?
Yeah, do block dot get
Yeah.
ID for block.
No, it doesn't.
Not registered then. That block isn't registered.
B. Oh, no, it's not because when I came through and did this game registry thing, I used the item registrations, but it doesn't have an item registration for the block form. So, yeah.
When is it?
Link portal, writing desk didn't have.
stock writing disk.
Yeah, didn't have it. Oops.
Oopsie.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Good. Should be on. Okay. Once more. Desk. All right. Good. Materials. Where's paper? Miscellaneous. And it works. Though these things are eating their inventories, I don't think it's saving properly.
The writing desk looks fancier.
Oh yeah. It was a nice improvement for the model there. Cyanide X made it. The winner of the contest there. Yeah, my item storage isn't working properly, so I'm not saving and loading item stacks properly. But, yeah. Seems to be doing pretty good here. Alright, well, I'm gonna call it a morning at this point.
Pretty good progress, though, for a, for a mod that size.
Mm-hmm. It took 12 and a half hours of continuous time working on it to get to where it is right now, but yep. Went pretty well.
Very well, well done. On this sign, you got pretty decent code if you can adapt to such a change that quickly.
Thank you. Alright. I'm going to have to sort out my project workspace here, though, because I'm not under my version control because the project moved. But it should be okay. Thanks, guys. It's been a lot of fun. I hope... I'm sure there were lots of points where I was really dull because I was just staring at code silently. But thank you for sticking with me. And I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you're excited about the progress I made, and that we're going to get a Mystcraft for 1.2.7 really soon. 1.7.2. I'm tired. Thanks, guys. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'll try not to stream for quite so long in the future, actually, because I really do think that it kind of drops off after a while for being interesting. So subscribe to this, to Twitter, to my blog, to Patreon if you really feel like it, whatever. See you guys, it was fun.